use group by and pivot by functions instead of using pivot table. So for example, from this data you want to prepare segment wise profit report. How would you do that? Using group by. Here we have three mandatory arguments: row fields, values, and function. So for row fields I will specify segment because I need segment wise profit. So from this table I will click 2 times on the segment field to include headers as well. And for values I need profit. Again I will click twice. And here in the function you can specify aggregate function like sum or average, or there are many other functions that you can specify. For this example I will use sum function and close the bracket. So that's so quick. And on the top of that, if you want to sort it by profits, you can use optional argument, that is sort order. And if I specify 2 to sort second column in ascending order, there you go. If you want to sort it in descending order, specify -2, negative value. 2 is the second column. Okay. So if you want to sort it by, let's say, first column, specify 1 here. In descending order, specify -1. Okay. And by default it shows total row at the end. If you want to get rid of it, you can specify total depth argument. Here we have 5 options: no totals, grand totals. By default it is showing grand total, and you can also show subtotals in case there are multiple columns, but in this case I'll go with no totals and the total row is gone. And what if you also want to include country with segment? So what I can do is I can just specify country here as well, and now we have 2 columns. And in this case you can specify subtotals. That makes sense now. Select this option and we have subtotals here, right? And at the end we have grand total. We can also show totals at the top, grand and subtotals at top. Now we have totals at the top of every group, and grand total is here at the top. And what if you want to include segment and product, means columns with some gap, right? In that case we need to be a bit tricky. We need to use edge stack here to horizontally stack the columns together, and I'll show you the output first and then we can use it in the group by function. So I'll use segment and then product, clicking 2 times on each field, and there you go. So we'll use this in our group by function here, and done. So let me put grand totals at the end. Let me show you headers. That would be better. Yes, and show. Right, now we have headers as well. So you can see that it is very quick and it is all dynamic. What does it mean? If you make any changes here in the source data, it will be reflected here instantly. You need not right click anywhere and refresh it like pivot tables, because there is no pivot cache involved here, right? So it also keeps your file very light. Okay, now let's say you want to display product wise sale while excluding one product, that is VTT, right? Let me write the function again, group by. So I want to display product wise sale. First, for row fields I will select products, the product field, and I want to show the sale, and function will be sum again. And here we have all the products including VTT, but we want to exclude this product. To exclude this product we can use the last optional argument, that is filter array. The same way we provide filters in filter function, we can use it here as well. So I want to exclude product. I will select the product field again and not equal to VTT. That's it. So we don't have VTT product anymore. Now we want to display, let's say, sales by year and country, or maybe sales by year only, right? We need to use date field here, but We don't need all the dates here, we just need years. So let me show you how you can do that. Year, and I will select date field here from this table, and I want to say display sales and average. Now let's change the function. Now we have yearly average. Now let's say you want to display months as well. For that I can use text function and specify the format here, and there you go. Now we have sale by year and months. And let's say you also want to include country now along with this. So again we can use htag here and add country. Let me select it. There you go, year, months and countries. In case you have too many rows, you can use another function, that is pivot by, instead of using group by. So using pivot by we can place these countries in columns. It will reduce the number of rows, right? So let us try to use that. It is very easy, just like group by, but here we also have column fields. For row fields, now I will remove country from this because we don't need it anymore. So we also don't need htag in this case. And now here I can specify, for column fields I will specify country, right? Sorry, not here, after text. And for column fields we have countries, for values we have sales, and function is average. That's it. We have specified all the mandatory fields, and let's see. Yep, here you can see that we have countries in columns. So this reduces the number of rows. Okay. And with pivot by, because we have columns as well, we have some additional optional arguments for columns: column total depth, column sort order, and filter array. So you can specify sort order for columns. Let's say if I specify 1, so columns are now sorted in ascending order. If you want to sort in descending order, specify -1, columns in descending order. Okay. So this is how you can use group by and pivot by functions. And let me take one more example. Let's say you want to display count of all the products. Again we can use group by, and we want to count products. I'll select product, and for values also we can select product again. For the function, because we want to count products, product names, we'll use count A, and done. So we have count of all the products. Okay, so that's how you can very easily use these two functions instead of using pivot table. That will increase the file size substantially. But here you need to specify formatting manually, whereas pivot tables are automatically formatted. So that's all for this video. If you found it useful, please like it and share it, and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.